Every year, over 10 million people participate in green card diversity lottery, putting all the hopes on this weak horse. In this video, I will explain why you should not rely on green card lottery and why instead you should look at the alternatives of this event. Also, in this video, you will learn how to get a free evaluation of your immigration case. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're discussing the Green Card Diversity Lottery and why you should not think that this is your way to the United States of America. First of all, let's refresh what actually the Green Card Lottery is. And that is the process where the US government is willing to give 50,000 green cards to random people across the world who played in the lottery that usually starts in October or November of a particular year, and the results are released in May of the following year. Okay? So these dates are all coming, and I know you guys as always, a little bit excited about that. Let's play that lottery. But let me tell you that this lottery has such a slight chance of being a success for you that you should consider other alternative options to this process. So first of all, guys, to get the selection in this process, you're facing less than 1% of the chance to be selected in that lottery. And also there is a quota, there's a limit on each country who can participate in this process. And even if you got selected and you got lucky, if your number is above 30,000, you are unlikely to get the green card. Why? Because it's not 50,000 winners, it's 50,000 green cards. And because people file with families, with kids, with spouses, 20,000 people, maybe 60,000 green cards just like this. Okay, so anything above 30,000 is a big risk. But even if you are within 30,000, there are other risks involved. So it's almost you have to win twice to get that green card. But Stanislav, I know so many people here in the US that are on a green card, on lottery. Correct. But do you know all those who participated and didn't win and who are not in the US? Those are millions of people. So, of course, those who won, they're all here because we still get those 50,000 green cards every year. So, and guys, I want to make sure you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not saying do not participate. Okay? I'm not saying that. Please participate. I even require you participate because that's at least some chance instead of zero. Some chance is better than zero, right? And also don't forget, if you're a family, you need to file 2 green card petitions for you and your spouse. You don't get twice as much chances. It's a different formula, okay? And you guys are math, know what I'm talking about. But still a little bit more, again, more than zero. So what I'm saying here, do not rely on that. This is different. And now you'll be like, okay, Stanislav, sure. It's easy for you sitting here in Miami in a beautiful office with a nice view out of the window to say that, but what else can we do? Well, you need to consider other alternative visa options. And yes, maybe not all of them will lead to the green card automatically, but you have to start somewhere. I want you to consider a few alternatives. Number 1, O1 visa, the talent visa for you and your family to come to the US for up to 3 years, work and live. And I know talent sounds like you should be extraordinary, but this is not true. It's all about criteria. And trust me, if you're a professional in your field, I will give you 99% chance that you will be approved if I take your case. Now, option number 2, EB1A. This is a green card for the talent. You have to have real recognition and a lot of achievements in your professional career. I would like to see about 10 years of experience to make sure that subjectively your case is very strong. Further, E2 visa for some of you who have above $100,000 to invest in your startup or purchasing business in the US. Also a very good viable option. You can bring the family and your spouse can also work. Very important. Further, L1 visa for some of you who run business outside of the US and you have at least 15 employees working for your company. And if you want to open up a new office or you want to purchase an existing business, you can transfer yourself to this new company in the US. Also, don't forget about H-1B. It's also a lottery. So it's like switching one lottery to another, requires an employer, and you also need to have specific education and fluent in English. So there are a bunch of limitations on this visa, but you guys can do this as long as you're lucky with the lottery, which is a little better chance than DV. But also employer is very important criterion in this visa. And last but not least, EB2 and IW. If you a professional and you have some type of idea that you want to implement here in the US, and US government is going to be like, ooh, ooh, good idea, you can get a green card for that. So these are the options, some alternatives for instead of DV lottery, where you guys have really tiny chance to get that approved, to be selected, to be approved, to come to the US. So look at these visas that I mentioned. And by the way, right now, you can know your chances for one or all of these visas. Below this video, there is a link that's called free evaluation. So click on it, find the visa that you think is better for you, or do just one after another, submit your answers to the questionnaire, and within 2 days, I'll get back to you with analysis of your case, giving you your best option. And if I see the potential in your case, only then I will invite you to the complex immigration planning, where I will build a written strategy to win in your case. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to discuss, if you want to comment this topic, if you want to ask me something. In the comment section, it's the best way to do for this particular video. Also, I have Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, X, and other social media platforms where I post unique content. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.